cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. Cause the witch has the power and it is witching hours, so you better off elsewhere tonight. Witch among us, and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, away, away. Just stay out of the witch, cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. Cause the witch has the power and so you better off elsewhere tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Off the Grill podcast. It's good to see you here for another week, episode 89. Good to see all you fine folks in the crowd. Folks like Brian Trash and Big T and old Billy Bean. Sweetest jeans this side of the Mississippi. And my lord, this old gypsy warrior here with us. Well, it's not. I don't think I do. I keep muting myself instead of turning the stupid fucking light off. Apologies. There, now it's off. We're good to go. How's everyone out there in the chat? Hope you are well. I'm all right. For certain, I've been worse. I've probably been better. So that's good. Brian Trash asks what I'm eating, and I'm having a stick of Big Red gum. Because if you're going to chew gum, why not make it Big Red? It just makes more sense to me. Maybe I'm the weird one. Looks like Dan's not going to be here with us this evening. He is in the throes of Oscar fever, something he gets every year. It's weird to see him go through it. It's almost like he's punishing himself. What's up, Jamie? Good to see ya. Glad you're here. And Gypsy asks if I'm looking forward to Scream 6. And I'll say this. I was looking forward to Scream 5. And I had a fun time. I think this is the first time this has dawned on me, though, is I haven't watched that movie since it was in theaters. I watched it like the opening weekend. I think it might maybe opening night even. It might have been a Thursday showing over at the old theater, but I own it. I have not watched it once since it's come out on video, which I find kind of interesting. But a lot of movies fall into that fucking category for me anyway. Brian Trash, not a fan of Scream. He says yawn, yawn, yawn. Oh, jeepers creepers. Yeah, so anyway, as far as Scream goes, I wouldn't say I'm excited, but, or looking forward to it or anything. But will I be there opening weekend? Probably. And if not, sometime shortly after that. I don't know. I'll have to figure all that out. It's a whole thing. That's not one that I really feel terribly comfortable bringing an 8-year-old to, for multiple reasons. So that would be a thing I'd have to fucking yeah. It would be nice. To be able to go see that with the lady, but if not, what are you gonna do? I'll go see it solo dolo. I don't have a problem with that. I've done it for years and years. So, shit. Where are we? Ben Grimm in the house. On Perk's book is shipping out tomorrow, my friend. Big T says, oh, sorry. Gypsy first says, I think the big city feel will give it a different vibe. And I guess it kind of goes with Big T's comment that says, I will say, though, the marketing for the new Scream has been pretty impressive. I've seen almost none of it. Like, I think the biggest piece of marketing that they've done, and they've been successful with, is that fake controversy over the little popcorn buckets for this movie, the little ghost face deals, and the outrage from fucking the neckbeards on the internet, that need to have every little piece of everything, was predictable, to say the least. And what is it, Cinemark? I guess Cinemark and fucking Paramount are going to be making out pretty well on that little ordeal. Because, they said, oh, fucking limited sale, blah, 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 And, apparently they've been on sale, or they've been giving them up before the movies, even in theaters. So, like, what, which I think, is a pretty good indicator that, something fucky's going on here. Fucked up. Christ, for the third time. Learn how to talk. So they go, oh, well, we'll do a pre-order. Which frankly works out best for all parties. The dorks get their shit, unencumbered by, actual popcorn butter or, what have you, just employee finger grease. And the movie theaters don't have to deal with, like, trying to put popcorn in a stupid little container. But the only caveat, and the only thing that makes me think maybe a little bit that it wasn't planned, is that they're not coming out until August. But I really think that ends up just being a good thing, because hey, well, they're not in the theaters, you can't use them, we can't deal with them, can't slow things down. Because that little type of my little thing, my tiny, hey, that's my free toy. You better give me my free toy. That's going to start fucking fights. There's going to be a stabbing. Some little digital waifu is going to be sleeping alone tonight. And that'd be tragic if it was a sentient being. But since it's an AI program, fueled by piss jugs and buckets of shit, everything's probably going to be okay. And nobody bleeds out at an AMC or Cinemark in this case, so. Way to go, guys. I'm proud of you. Big T says he'll eventually go see it. Or see it eventually. He didn't say go. All right, let's shoot back up there. I think Jamie said somewhere she only just saw. Yeah, there it is. Just saw Scream 5 on Saturday night. I don't like the motive, but I like the mean-spirited kills. Dude, I truly don't remember the motive. I mean, if I recall, the motive was as contrived as any other, like, rip-off slasher, like those fucking early 80s titles. I don't know, the friend being the fucking... No, movie's over a year old. I don't give a shit. And you don't know which friend. There's many friends in the movie. Shut up. Being the whole fucking... Oh, yeah, and that's only one killer anyway. There are more. So... It's not really, it's a minor spoiler at the end of the day. But basically that whole fucking, I was there, I protected you. I mean, I jerked you off. I even swallowed it when I told you there's no way I would do that. And you just convinced me. Who are we talking about? Scream? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The kills were cool from what I remember. The big hospital kill was good old-fashioned fun. I really should watch that movie again before the new one. When the fuck does that come out even? Oh, word, is it this weekend? I think there's almost no chance I see it this weekend, but shit, that might be cool. Well. So yeah, maybe I'll have to go sometime during the week. Probably wouldn't be enough time to go before the show next week. Yeah, maybe actually. I could probably pull that off. I'll have to figure that out. Maybe next week's show will be me fresh out of the fucking theater. We'll have to see. Oh, shit. Big T or Gypsy says Big T, the How to Kill Ghostface show was pretty cool. Gypsy says I thought Jenna Ortega stole the show. Yeah, she was definitely good. I can't say with any real certainty if she stole the show or not, but that's mostly me not really remembering and feeling like she was kind of like, for the star of the movie, kind of still like played kind of fucking, low key. But so I don't know. I'll have to go and see if that fucking opinion holds up. Jamie says she was pretty good. I like the chick playing Sam, but I hate the whole Billy Loomis Force Ghost. Yeah, that's a good fucking way to explain that. But that was dumb. Like, it served its purpose, and I appreciate it for that. But definitely something that wasn't needed. Especially with them doing all the fucking the hype of like the original, like the three remaining from fucking the original cast, and I don't know, like he's dead, just let him be dead. But overall, I don't think it really ruins the movie at all. But yeah, it is. Yeah. Gypsy says definitely the most confusing motivation I've seen in the franchise. Brian says, I never watched any Scream movies, so what do I know? I'd say definitely watch the first two. If you stop there, you're not really missing anything. I love 4, but like if you watch the first two and aren't into it, definitely don't go any further. So, which is something I'm sure you've heard in some capacity before. What are you gonna do? Big T asks, have you seen Chris Rock's new Netflix special, arguably best of the year so far? Well, I'm sure it is best of the year so far. It's only March, so I don't think someone like Chris Rock is going to put a special out this early in the year and it not be the um, best of the year. But it would, for that early, it absolutely is going to it's going to rank there at least temporarily. Haven't seen it. There's so much shit that I don't see. Like, I have such a hard time with stand up anymore. I don't know. It's like everything is either like that overly like PC. Look, I know all the right words to use, and I'm stopping so you can clap for me. Uh huh. Or it's like fucking. So, or it's like Dana White has that, or not Dana White, Dana Carvey has that fucking special. I think it's like that's like male straight 40 or something like it's a real like Fox News title for a stand-up special. And then it goes on to be an hour of not that. Like there's some fuck, I'm getting old. My kid, I don't understand my kids and they think I'm a dork. Like there's a lot of that shit, which is I guess maybe kind of hacky, but it ends up being like a really funny hour. But it just seems that like a lot of comedy, like stand-up shit is either that fucking PC shit or it's the unironic version of I'm straight and a man still. I still mow the lawn. Jim Brooks. Only on Fox Nation. Jamie says, I actually did a live reaction to it on a channel called Destination Station, 11-hour Screamathon. Jesus. Yeah, check that out sometime. Not now, but sometime. Head on over there. Put some hearts out there for Jamie. Fuck it. Tell him old Saucy sent you too. Brian Trash ate too much food. He feels like he's going to puke. Dude, sometimes you need to puke. It's a good way to lose weight. Gypsy says, best get a bucket. Gypsy asked if it's better than the closer. So Chappelle's last special. I hope it's his fucking last special. Because he falls heavily into that latter category of this fucking whining he's doing. The trans people are mean to me because I said tranny, and I'm generally pretty fucking belligerent towards them. Remember, I'm black. It's almost like that's not enough anymore. There's all kinds of minorities now that need help from fucking white people with too much time and money on their hands. You're not special anymore, Black America. Get in line with us. We'll go have some fun. We'll play while they stay inside whinging. Oh, Jesus. Gypsy says, I like Scream 3. Yeah, I said it. That's terrible. That movie's fucking a slog. Genuinely. There are a couple fun little moments, but ultimately not enough for me to fucking sit through that whole movie. And Jamie says that's her favorite one. That's terrible. Brian says, I'll get a ghost face bucket. Ben Grimm's got a face on him. I think that was to the book. Time to take. Nope, that says toke. Fatso, you can't read. Oh, there he is. Oh, Johnny Bombastic. How are you there, pal? Good to see ya. He says, you look like one of Garrett Dobbs' testicles. I think that's really fucking rude. I will go through and read this here. Gypsy says, Big T, you'll need to watch it. Is the Will Smith bit good? Gypsy says, or Big T says, is exactly what you'd think it would be. Quick and straight to the point. And of course, Gypsy fucking swings for the fences. A bit like a slap then. Oh, I love you too there, bombastic. I did not see this. Ben Grimm says, you see the Macho Man's rap record is going to vinyl for the record store day. Didn't see it. It's an interesting thing. And I'm sure several people I know I'm sure are going to be fucking picking that up. I will not, because I don't care about vinyl. I think it's fucking stupid. Like that is one that is literally just, well, I want to feel cool, so I like vinyl. It's totally better. It's not. It is not a better fucking medium to listen to anything. I don't give a fuck what kind of horse shit, fucking fake music science theory wobbly-roo you got fucking going on, but I can hear it with my fucking ears. The digital fucking Dolby Atmos tracks are pretty goddamn solid over on Apple Music, so I don't want to fucking hear it. Even shit on Bandcamp or YouTube, admittedly, not great audio. But that's not the point. It's much easier. I mean, throw some vinyl records in your car, see how far you get. Go fuck yourself. Oh shit. Limited to 1,000 copies that Randy Savage album is. So it's gonna be like people like Dan and then fucking dorks with mustaches and I don't know, whatever a hipster is anymore. That fucking awful hipster style is like just broken itself into like daily life so fucking much. I don't even know what's like hipster brand anymore, and if it's just me being older. Yeah, there's goddamn kids wearing their hats backwards. Not in my street. I'll show them what for. Big T says that would have been a perfect meet and greet for the Macho Man to have him go to a record store day, and sign those bad boys. Yep, but unfortunately, he's in the big fuck party in the sky. Speaking of skies, I hope yours is a starry one. Gotcha. We like to have fun. Starry's good shit, man. I'm very happy with it. Oh, Gypsy says, did he keep his wife's name out his fucking mouth? Brian says, I like vinyl, you record hater. Ugh. Yeah, I know a lot of people like vinyl, man. I get it, but Zombie says, horse shit is the first thing I heard when joining. Well, welcome to the show. Glad you're here, Zombie. Jonathan says, I like buying records as a keepsake. I'm going to stream the shit anyway, but the artists get fucked, so I feel better about it. That's fair, I suppose. Gypsy says, I'm personally not into vinyl, but I do really like the HBO series. Billy says, pull your damn pants up, youngin'. Brian Trash, I'm going to be a dork. I'm going to try to buy it. Yeah. Well. Big T says, the only original records I own, and I'm not afraid to admit, is Elton John's Yellow Brick Road and WWF The Album. Oh, shit. I've owned a couple different records in my time. Very few. There was a Blitz Kid and Crypt Keeper 5 split called Split Personalities. It's ripped to YouTube, So maybe I'll fucking cue some of that up for the beginning of the Patreon show. That might be nice to listen to, huh? Yeah, so maybe we'll do that. But I like that one, and I lost that. Maybe I had another one. I don't remember. I really fucking don't have a clue. Very few. It'd be for sure less than 5, and probably less than 3. And actually, I don't think I bought that. I think I was given that, which is an even bigger shame. But what are you gonna do? Jonathan says a big difference between that and Sierra Mist is corn syrup. Well, it's stronger on the lime too, I think, than Sierra Mist. Sierra Mist was dog shit to me. Like, this shit is so much better. It's nicer. It's not so thick. I mean, this is a 0 anyway, so maybe that makes a difference, but whatever it is, I'm in. Brad Trash is, oh yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim. I don't do Macho Man. I'm not Dan Soder, who I'm seeing on Saturday. Yes. Ben says, my local Best Buy stopped selling Blu-rays, but still has a vinyl section. No way vinyl outsells movies. I almost think it might. Maybe not music. Like, nothing modern is going to do too well. Like, you'll get the group of people that are either live in like an assisted living facility, so they just buy a record because they're at the store to shop and they got to buy a record. So they'll grab like Ariana Grande's newest. Or Walmart is good for having like fucking, big albums from different eras, Most of the Michael Jackson shit, like GNR and Rolling Stone, like big fucking like the names that they put in their in their apparel section. I love Nirvana. But yeah, whatever. I don't know what the fuck I'm yapping about anymore. Billy says I'm pretty old, and my mom listens to Elton John. But Jonathan says he doesn't have most of the Elton. Oh, sorry, he has most of the Elton John albums. He's fantastic. Zombie says his brother had all the original Guns N' Roses albums. That's fucking kind of cool. Really do like them. I think Chinese Democracy is criminally underrated. Haven't seen Rocket Man yet, Gypsy. Oh, Big T, yes. Are you an animation guy? Have you seen the new Ninja Turtles teaser? Seth Rogen produced it. Not a Turtles guy. I'm kind of an animation guy, I guess. Like, I mean, I like the hits. I more than anything, like TV wise. Like movies and shit, not really. It's not really my speed. I don't know, like old Disney stuff, I guess, but like all that fucking anime stuff just turns my stomach, like truly. Yeah. So Jonathan says 43% of all albums sold last year were on vinyl. It does make a sense. It does make a sense. No, it does make sense that like that number doesn't really shock me. I would have never been able to like even really throw a number on it. I might have gone higher at like 60 to be honest, like at least out of all physical sales. So I don't know if that number is for everything digital and otherwise, but I think the physical share would be much more, much closer to 100% than 50. Gypsy said he really liked Rocket Man, though. He liked how they used the music. I guess I'll give that one a shot. So, like, were there three? No, there was a Beatles one that wasn't a biopic. It was just some other fucking movie. I don't know. It's like some time travel shit, I think. I don't remember. But like Rocket Man and then Bohemian Rhapsody, I think those both came out the same year. I don't know. I heard Bohemian Rhapsody sucked. So I think I kind of conflated both of them sucking. I don't know. Oh, shit. He says Taron Egerton nailed the role. Big T says, yes, did you see that now R.L. Stein and Goosebumps are getting attacked? They're going back through the annals of the book's histories to erase. Why the fuck do people do that? That is the dumbest fucking thing. They were written in a different time when language was different. Understand? Hey, yeah, times change and sometimes words become naughty. And it's fine. Maybe we're not allowed to say certain fucking things anymore. Is it really that big of a deal? No. Is it fucking stupid to go back and erase those words and pretend we never said them or never had them? Yes, that is very fucking stupid. You know, like, I don't know. But like what the fuck was so bad in a Goosebumps book? I'd love to know. You know, that it needs to be erased. It's not like fucking like I'm also against it here, but in like Tom Sawyer, it's like, all right, that's like the big word we're not supposed to say. I don't agree at the end of the day, but I can at least see the conversation being brought up, you know, like fucking look, we should really talk about it. Maybe we don't say it anymore. You know, it's the least we could do it for the last couple hundred years. But Billy says, I have a bunch of first run vinyl from my teen years. Damn, that's like when fucking they first started printing records, right? That's gotta fuck, dude. You gotta have some solid old shit from like the 50s. How much older are fucking records than that? Like at least 20 more years, right? 30 more? Or was that technically a different type of device? I'm sure it's a different size or whatever, like those old fucking like phonograph looking things. Looks like a big clamshell that they molded into a horn. I'm dumb. I don't know anything about anything. Excuse me while I kiss this guy. Billy says, even have a bunch of older stuff like the original Woodstock movie soundtrack. Ben says, Around the Universe was a musical that used Beatles music. Yeah, that's probably it. That sounds right. Gypsy says, I didn't like how they portrayed Freddie Mercury. Yeah, that actor creeps me out. The fuck's his name? He's got some fucking dorky name. Billy says, oh, they both sucked. But Bohemian was worse. Bombastic says it's not a standard biopic. I reviewed it like really early on my page. Okay. Big T says they took a lot of liberties with Bohemian Rhapsody as you're watching the movie, like Brian May is looking over your shoulder. Hopefully he clarified that. I'm confused. I don't know. I don't remember the name of that band that they're from. I do remember it. Please don't shout it out. I'm kidding. Just my brain was broken by the wording. Jamie says, I still have all my albums from when I was a child, like Thriller. My mom had a fucking copy of Thriller on vinyl for a long time. I don't think she does anymore. Purple Rain, Let's Dance, Slippery When Wet, Born in the USA, Olivia Newton-John's Greatest Hits. Can't remember what else. God damn. It's a hell of a list. That's a hell of a list. Holy shit. So I am going to post a bit of a spoiler. It's breaking news. I'm not going to tell you where to find it, But I'm excited because it seems like on YouTube somewhere, not this channel, I will say, there will be potentially a trivia show of some kind. Sunday, March 19th. And it looks like it will be attended by none other than Micah McGurk, Kentucky author and noted good guy. So that's going to be fun because I don't think I've shared much screen time with him, if any. There might have been a fucking, pizza delivery guy monthly episode from like 2021 that monthly, it was nightly. Let's be fair. We were all sitting around doing nothing. Anyway, yeah, so that's exciting. Keep on the lookout for that because I know that we're in the early planning stages of it, so I don't want to speak too soon about too much. Gypsy says Roald Dahl and Ian Fleming are also being rewritten. I did see that about Roald Dahl, which is dumb. Again, let the work be the work. I'll never fucking understand not being able to separate the art from the artist. Like, so like Chris Benoit is a good example, I guess. Like, obviously, fantastic fucking wrestler, one of the most intense fucking individuals all time, like in wrestling anyway, absolute, utter, horrible piece of shit. Contemptible, fucking irredeemable. Any word you can think of, any negative fucking word you can throw, and it'll almost assuredly stick to the guy. Shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, none of that. But fuck yeah. If I go back and I'm watching old wrestling shit, I'm not gonna, oh, Chris is in this segment. I'm going to refrain. Fucking watch it. It's still going to be entertaining. Some people, I guess, like something like that could be weird, like whatever, but I don't know. I still don't really agree with like, oh, he's dead. It's weird, Okay, Michael Jackson is dead. People still listen to his music all the time. Fucking Carrie Glitters. Is he dead? He's probably dead, right? You can't fucking go to a sporting event and not hear that fucking stupid song. Michael Graves is a Proud Boy fucking loser piece of shit who happened to be very kind to me, in our dealings together. And he might have been talking shit behind fucking, my back, which is fine. Like, it'd be nicer if he was able to say, hey, buddy, hey, Steak, listen, I don't like this, or this. Please work on it. It was just fucking whatever. Maybe he didn't say a word. Either way. Still listen to his music. Still enjoy it for what it's worth. I know what I'm playing to start the Patreon. It has nothing to do with Blitzkid this time, but you're going to want to see it. It's going to be pretty awful. And anyway, I guess, fuck it. We're 42 minutes in and I haven't mentioned it. So patreon.com/offthegrill-podcast. An extra half hour plus each week after this show. The live commentaries. There's a poll up now for the March public watch along as well as the private Patreon watch along. Those are up. There's 4 titles up for grabs. We got Leprechaun, Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, Texas Chainsaw 3D, and Sorority Babes in the Slimeball Bowl-orama. Those are the ones I decided on. That's what we're going with. So there's that. Head on over there. It's $1 a month. You get everything. Later this month, I'll throw up the Freaks commentary I did with, or watch along, I guess. I got to start calling them watch alongs. They're not commentaries. Like, we're watching a movie together. We're hanging out. It's fun. It's a fun time. But I don't know. Live commentary is a little too professional, I think. Like you're there to fucking speak about the movie, blah, 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 not trail off like we all tend to do and fucking the other shit that's going on. Anyway, back to the fucking, I don't know. I'll never understand censorship in like this capacity. Like, this is even worse. Like, I remember there was a huge fucking controversy to the point they totally like fucking reversed course when the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark changed the artwork to like just this fucking inoffensive, soft digital art. Like it looked digital, which is, maybe dumb to say, but because like it was well done and finished or whatever. It wasn't just like a fucking sketch or anything like that, but like it looked fake, which is very stupid to say. Yeah, like that was dumb. That there was enough pushback that they said, "All right, we're not going to print any more of this artwork. We'll go back to the old stuff. We're sorry." And I hope that we're not fucking retarded to the point now where there will be no pushback to shit like this. Like Roald Dahl and Ian Fleming being rewritten. Fleming. I'm a fucking idiot. Fleming. Yeah, it's dumb. But it does seem like we go through this shit, cyclically. I mean, I think the 80s, there was a lot of focus on fucking changing books and stuff like that. And I don't know. Brian Trash says it's retarded. It's retarded. Big T says they recently watched a Whitney Houston biopic, and by the same people who made Bohemian Rhapsody. That one was kind of sad watch at the end. Yeah, I have to watch that. Zombie says, but R.L. Stein into child porn. I don't think that's true. Is it? He's a creepy fuck. I'd believe it. I really wouldn't push back too much. But I feel like that sounds like some fake internet stuff you stumbled into, Zombie. Billy says, I love how they bitched about the religious folks. Now they are even worse. I think it's the PC shit. I don't know. Gypsy says, Purple Rain is such a good album. Bombastic says, Joel Osteen looks like Martin Short pretending to be... That's fucking perfect. I'm going to end the show here. Good night, everyone. No. Joel Osteen looks like Martin Short pretending to be Tim Allen. Good night, everyone. It's a good one. Nope, Jimmy is the Footloose soundtrack too. Remy Malek, that's his name. Yeah, he's a weirdo. I don't like him in anything. I hate his teeth. They creep me out. Zombie says his Netflix movie, Teenage Minors Having Sex at Camp. Well, I mean, almost all teenagers are minors. So that's pretty much any horror movie at a camp ever. He didn't make the movie. Oh, but this is way more. They started making records in like the 30s or earlier. Yeah. Before the Edison, which was like wax-covered toilet paper tubes. That's right. See, I knew I was wrong immediately. God damn it! Get the Footloose. Gypsy says, Footloose, I think, is one of the catchiest songs ever. You just want to dance every time it comes on. Big T says, so originally Sacha Baron Cohen was supposed to play Freddie Mercury. He wanted to include a lot of the lavish lifestyle of Freddie, and Brian was against it. Do you think they fucked? Brian May told Sacha Baron Cohen that the best part of this movie will be the middle part because Freddie dies and the band continues. Sacha Baron Cohen did an interview on Howard Stern. cut it out with the coding. I don't know what that means. Gypsy says, Big T, I also hate how Freddie got blamed for everything like the rest of them were all squeaky clean. Gypsy speaking truth here. Best intro song ever. Chris Benoit. Yeah, that fucking Our Lady Peace song is a killer. Oh, Gary Glitter is alive, unfortunately. He just got busted for fiddling another kid recently, I think. Jesus fucking Christ. How to be a piece of shit. Big T says, best way to describe Chris Benoit. Shouldn't be remembered, can't be forgotten. Yeah, man. Billy says, Chris the family man, Benoit. God damn. T says, a young lady who played Whitney was phenomenal. Great cast. Maybe I'll look that out. Bombastic, I think I'll throw that link out, buddy. I'll let you know. After we get off here, I'll probably just shoot that out for everyone over there. All right, so I'm caught up. That's good. Oh, fuck. What did I put in the old description this month? This week? I don't know. So it looks like MJF got in a little bit of a little issue last night. 5 minutes into the show's main event, AEW had Roll Tide or a Revolution. There it is. I know it was something about circles. MJF versus Bryan Danielson in like a fucking Iron Man match. But 5 minutes in, MJF grabbed a fan's glass of water and dumped it on her son ringside, despite many believing the spot was planned. The sex pest Sean Ross Sapp claims MJF actually did go rogue, stating that the kid was not a plant ringside and was very upset with the incident. Situation prompted AEW talent to have a talk with the mother and son, along with Amanda Huber, the wife of the late Brody Lee, who sat next to the child. Oh, good. Hey, buddy, I'm sorry the heel was a fucking cocksucker to you. How about a dead wrestler's wife? You want to sit next to her? The fuck? What sense does that make? Speaking on a situation during the post-show media scrum, MJF, in typical fashion, stated that the kid looked thirsty. Fuck, that's kind of funny, goddammit. Seemingly showing no remorse. Sitting beside him, AEW CEO Tony Khan made sure to emphasize how seriously he, MJF, and the company took the situation, revealing that the child would be attending this Wednesday's AEW Dynamo. Ooh, another child for Tony. Him and fucking Brody's kid can play. They're collecting children. This isn't good. He's got Saudi money. This could be a fucking really awful human trafficking case if we're not careful. Oh, whatever. I don't know. We had a conversation before I came up here. Tony Khan says we had a serious conversation and it's not to be taken lightly. The young man Titus was a real pro about it, and we'll see Titus here again in AEW. I was just with him, and he was a real champ about it. And the champion didn't act like a champion there. I think Titus was great. Huh. I almost feel like this whole fucking thing is fake. And this is see, I can stand up to my guys. Daddy, I'm going to take charge. And he does his little stomp. Fucking dork. MJF closed the conversation about the situation by calling the child the salt of the earth, joking that he's real worried about him. Unfortunately, this isn't MJF's first time having issues with fans. The current AEW World Title holder had a beer thrown at him at Full Gear in 2019. That one was 100% fake. It was absolutely a plant. Come here, little boy. Got some candy for you. And we play Spider in the Bikini. Sure. Now don't tell your daddy. Trash like Benoit's a wrestler. Big T says that was beautiful. Definition of the personification of an old school heel. I'll get there. Let me fucking clean the chat up quick. Gypsy says, my mistake sauce. Gary Glitter was just let out of prison recently. Well, that's a shame. He didn't go, so the diddling thing didn't happen, which I guess is good. Do you like a trouser pup? I got something for you. It's a doggy. It's a doggy hiding in denim. 57 years young. Yeah, Big T says they invited the mother and the kid to this Wednesday's Dynamite. Bombastic says, dude, I would have been the happiest kid in the world if a heel dumped water on me at a show. Just incredible. Told me to go fuck myself when I was 12. Great time. So I think the issue is, at least my issue with it is, it's like it's not some reprehensible fucking thing. It's very dumb. I mean, even to do it to an adult, but like, you can't do it to a kid in that scenario. Like, you can kill the kid. I'd be fine with that. I'd defend that. But you throw water in his face. I can't do that. I can't abide that. No. Yeah, so forgot. Wow. Yeah, so basically what it is like absolutely old school, heal it up, fucking fuck with a fan. Fuck with an adult fan. You know. So man, it would have been probably an even bigger shitstorm. Say it's a different color family. A wife is. You can't throw water in a black woman's face. You can't. You just can't. And it doesn't matter the color of the fucking of the water thrower. Doesn't matter. It could be a black man, black woman. Doesn't matter. You do not throw liquid into a black woman's face. So, yeah. All right. Say he's there with his black dad. You can probably get away with it. You know, someone that can like knock your fucking block off, basically, if they, you know. But like, basically, you need to be tough enough to fucking be a heel if you want to be a heel that way. But I don't know. It's my opinion anyway. I just think it's a little fucking. It's too lowest common denominator, I guess. Like, we get it. Oh, you'll be mean, you know. Like, kayfabe is dead, like dead. So it's almost just an excuse to be a douchebag, which, hey, I get it, take it, but also, it's not really that hard to go, hey, your town sucks, buddy. Aha, was your sports hero die? Good. You know, I don't know. Jamie asks if I'm getting snow up here. Says to expect flurries. I'm not looking outside. I'm too lazy for that. But it's not snowing currently, based on the camera. Yeah. Next expected precipitation is 2.5 inches of wintry mix on Friday. I got 2.5 inches of wintry mix in my shorts there, but no, we haven't gotten shit, luckily. Zombie asks if anyone remembers the WWE storyline that got called off because of Chris dying before anyone knew it was murder-suicide. I believe that's the Who Killed Vince McMahon storyline. Yep, Big T confirms. Here we go. Beautiful. Gypsy says the worst person ever, I think, is Jimmy Savile. He had a kids' TV show for years and molested children who were vulnerable and even got a key to a local morgue. And Jesus Christ. That's pretty awful. Hopefully, that's a little stinkers episode sometimes. He's not killing people. He's just a sex freak, right? It's more of a true crime, like a murder show. Very fucking good, though. Check them out. Mike Rainey, John Del Calo, Jake Matera. Real good stuff. Hit up their Patreon. You can fucking you can spend $40 all in one shot. That's the whole year of everything they put out. They have one tier. I think it's worth it. You get a bunch of extra shit. They do like live AMAs and extra episodes, early episodes, all that shit. So I'm gonna stump for them because they seem to be genuine dudes and they're so funny. We'll get to the NFL shit next week, I guess, because I think by next week. So next week's the 13th. That Wednesday free agency starts. So we can do we'll do a whole free agency show, I guess, next week. So we'll skip that. But big news as far as the NFL goes, just to kind of fucking finish up here. Ex-Raiders quarterback Derek Carr agrees to a deal with the Saints. Now, it looks like he's agreed to a 4-year contract with them. Financial terms were not disclosed, but sources told ESPN that Carr agreed to a deal that could potentially be worth up to $150 million and include up to $100 million in guarantees. That's fucking what? 150 for 4 years? Like 100 guaranteed. Yeah, 37. That's not even 40 million. That's not that bad. But yeah, Carr will receive 60 million fully guaranteed at signing and another 10 million once he starts year 3 of the deal. The sources said he will earn 60 million in the first 2 years of the deal. Damn, that's crazy. So the Saints finished 7-10 last season. Were among 3 teams, including the Jets and the Panthers, to have pursued Carr for several weeks. That's going through all that shit. So basically, we being the Jets, got used for leverage, which it is what it is. Aaron Rodgers is plan A. I think that's pretty clear. The Packers are only going to trade him to the AFC. So right there, that limits the that puts the Panthers out of it. Even if they wanted to be in it, that knocks them out. The only real competition, I think, in the AFC would be the Raiders, and doesn't seem like something that fucking McDaniels wants any part of, nor apparently their GM. So I don't know. That's good for me. It's good for me, I guess. I fucking still can't resign having to fucking deal with that guy on the team. But dude, I want playoff football as a Jets fan. I want a Super Bowl. Fuck, man. I'm 30 years old. I get it. I haven't been suffering that long. But Christ. So hopefully we can get that Rodgers deal done. It seems like we might not have to get rid of our first this year. That's best case scenario. So we can grab like a tackle or someone with 13, and then give up. Hey, all things fucking going perfect. The Jets keep most of their picks this year. Can supplement the roster there in free agency. They get Rodgers. Maybe next year they don't have many picks. But also maybe next year we've just won a Super Bowl. It doesn't matter that much. That's my hope. I'll suffer through a couple of years of fucking real miserable play, provided we can have a fucking Super Bowl somewhere in there too. Because we've just been doing it for fucking 12 years, I think. Literally, other than fucking 2 seasons, my entire Jets fandom has been misery. Misery. I don't know. I'm going to get out of here, guys. I'm going to do fuck around on Patreon. I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out here. Zombie, Gypsy Warrior, Billy Bean, Big T, Ben Grimm, Jamie Hart, Jonathan Bombastic. My brain doesn't work sometimes. Dan had questions. I forgot them because StreamYard told me I didn't need them. There was a fuck, marry, kill. So hopefully we'll have the answer to that next week. But I don't have it now. I can't find them. That's why I didn't answer them during the show, Dan. I saw them. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the movies. And also, thank you to all my wonderful patrons. Big Crack Rock, Christian Hannah Horror, Nick Ridza, Jay the Stingray, Daniel Shine, Lauren Dixon, Mr. Bombastic, Retro Cac, The Daily Ghost, Slaughterport, Brian Trash, and Ben Grimm. All right. We're off the air as I go blurry. Until next time, Iris loves you.